Kissed by the sun, could be soaked to the skin in the morning. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. You got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my
Alright then guys, hello and welcome to IFC Tier 1. Today we are at Baku, and what a weekend we've had already. Lots of crazy races. If you saw literally just now, Tier 2, only 11 drivers finishing that one, and Bassi came out on top just at the line, gap being about 4/10 at the end of that race. So watch out guys, remember this is a 3-part qualifying like every other tier. Q1 where 5 drivers get eliminated, actually 4 currently. TJ not quite in, he's going to try his absolute best to get back in time for the race. And then you got Q2, 5 drivers get eliminated then, and then you got the top 10 remaining, and they fight it out for pole position around what has to be said is a very, very tricky lap. It's a long lap with a lot of corners, 6 kilometers long, but in fairness, 1 kilometer of it is just straights. If you guys could share the stream with everyone, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Let's get the viewer count up on this one, shall we? Because this is going to be a very, very good race. Stonk's already out, and we know exactly why. He has a quali ban, and so does QBR20 Kai. Both of those guys got quali bans after last week. Kai causing a safety car on purpose, and Stonk's purposefully being a lapped car, giving his teammate Aiden a lot of DRS as he went along to try and keep him in the lead, and he did do that successfully. Aiden ended up winning, so Stonks gets a quali ban because of it. Hello Orbit, how are you? Right, and first person to start the lap actually is Arrows. Arrows, has to be said, not the fastest driver in this tier, and he knows it. But he's very consistent. That's what he prides himself on, the AlphaTauri driver, the Red Bull Academy leader. He knows what he likes. He knows exactly how to get this right. He knows exactly how to be consistent and just keep on going. That's what he does in every single race, and it's worked out in his favour so far this season. He's got himself a good amount of points. The FDA support already being there. Hopes for Ferrari having a great race in Japan, winning that one in the end, I think, on track, but then due to pushing Carthy off the track, lost that victory, unfortunately for him, 2 races ago. Man who inherited that win, I believe, was a BC boy. Kai has now served his quali ban, so we are all good. And Arrow's coming to the final part of the lap. Much slower than Carsi, it has to be said, over this lap. Carsey's caught up significantly. And it's going to mean that Carsey is going to get a big slipstream heading down the start-finish straight, which will help him massively, and it should mean that he gets through on just one set of tyres, something that Arrows probably won't be able to do. Of course, these guys are not fighting out pole position, they're just fighting for survival. You've got to be in the top 15. And 2 drivers already guaranteed to be out. So only 3 drivers, and 2 drivers actually as it stands, will be out of this qualifying session as Carsey set a 38.3, already faster than the Tier 2 pole position time. Birthday boy is here. You know what that means. Kopi, a long-standing member in IFC, graphic design head in the chat. It's his birthday today, so I think it's only right that we all sing him happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kopi. Happy birthday to you. There you go, Kopi. A Westy happy birthday for you. 3rd time I've said it to you today, although I did say it yesterday as well. So, you know what? It's a lot of happy birthdays from me. But yes, happy birthday, Kopi. Hypes has gone second as we were doing that. Bentham P3 in the AlphaTauri. And I have now been invited by Dan to a party. My co-coms for the day. Hello, Dan. Dan, you there?
Westy Dog.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, mate. Are you?
I am very good, thanks. I'm very good.
What have I missed so far in quali?
No, Kai and Sonks have served their drive-throughs. TJ's still not here, which is quite a big thing for him. He's finished. Yeah, he's been in Q3 a lot recently. He's been really improving and getting back to grips with things after not competing last season, and is now not in the lobby yet. So we'll see where he can get himself. But it is Carsey currently leading this qualifying session. Hype second, Bentham third, Demo Dan in P4, Simple P5, Meatball in P6, and Arrows P8 now as Coke slots himself into P6.
I'll tell you what, though, the championship battle is really hotting up. Obviously, last week I wasn't around for the Zandvoort race, but I hear that Aiden got a 2nd win of the season. So at the moment, I believe Aiden is actually Carsey's closest challenger in the Tier 1 Championship as well. So it's certainly going to be good to see if Aiden can carry that pace on that he has been showing. Because I'll tell you what, that man right there has been developing so much this season. And I think he's found pace that even he didn't think he had. So,
yeah, I would agree with that. His first win, of course, this season. Can he do a an Alex Palou, and get his first win in the same season as maybe his first championship as well? He's got a long way to go still, and of course a very close competitor in Carsey, actually a close friend as well in Carsey. He's got to fight off, but it's definitely possible for Aiden this season.
It certainly is. And talking about Aiden, he's the man who I'm currently riding on board with, actually. I don't know if you've got him on the stream, Westy, but
I do.
He is who I am currently watching. So Aiden coming up to the end of Sector 2 now. Not too sure, really, what the split times are here, what to expect. But it's a 1:14.2 as he crosses the Sector 2 and 3 split. My most favourite sector of the track, to be honest, Sector 3. I know it's only a short sector.
I hate it.
But it's such a fast sector, and you just keep your foot flat out to the throttle and hope for the best, really. As Aiden opens his DRS then, what lap is it going to be for Aiden here? It's going to be P4 for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Nicely done from him, of course, during that lap. A BC Boy went fastest. I think this top 4 can retire from the session happily and won't have to go out on the track again this qualifying session. Of course, being only 2 people will be out of this session if TJ doesn't get back in the remaining 9 minutes we have here. Omega's moved up into P6. He tried to improve but couldn't. He is invalidated. Ollie is currently on his lap and he's set a 34.4 in the first sector. I don't know really how that stacks up to other people, but it doesn't sound too slow.
He's actually matching a BC boy then, if he did a 34.4 in the first sector. So he might be one to watch.
Oh, he hits the wall! It's all in the castle section, and that will be his lap over. He invalidates as well. Oh, he's hit the wall again.
Westy, cue Charles Leclerc impression.
Okay, Kopi has asked if you can sing him happy birthday. I've already done it.
Not today.
Sorry, Kopi, it's a no from Dan.
However, give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, no, not Koppel, not Orbit, no. Oh, Luca's on a lap currently. What time can he put together? Actually, Kiwi goes up into P11. Nicely done from him. He's running much less assist than he normally does. Well, he's been doing that for the last couple of weeks. His staff have got used to them.
Right.
So
Right.
Hello, Orbit.
Hello, Rusty. So,
I knew it was going to be you.
yeah. It's happy birthday to Kopi. Happy birthday to Kopi. Happy birthday to Kopi. Happy birthday, Kopi. Can we have a 3 round of applause?
There we go, Westy.
Interesting take from Koppel to change the happy birthday song from 3/4 time signature. He's changed it to free verse there. More 4/4, but he's changed it to free verse. Interesting decision, artistic decision.
I suppose now Coppel's done it, I best do it as well. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. What's his name again? Happy birthday to you.
I tried to get in there. As soon as I realised that you weren't going to say his name, I was like, let me jump in, shout his name. But Luca's gone fastest. I think I've seen Luca drive before. And this was a long time ago. But I'm pretty sure I've seen Luca drive before. And I know he's a very fast driver, showing that today in his debut in IFC, of course. Now that is uncharacteristic. He was up in the second sector, sorry, and he's spun on the exit, trying to get the best exit he physically can. Now that is very uncharacteristic and very weird that he even decided to go out again. I'm pretty sure he's safe. Streaming goes in P4. BRT 1, 2, 3, 4. Kiwi is going to be a very happy man. If you did not know, Kiwi is the team principal, if you like, of BRT. Currently sat in P14 himself, but his driver's not doing too badly. Is it not Luca's debut? I'm sure it is. I must have missed the race when he raced then, but I've never seen him race here before. That's my bad.
I'm only joking, Kopi. Happy birthday, Kopi.
Does he message you privately and gone, how dare you? I wouldn't be surprised. That's something that Kopi would do.
He hasn't, though.
Oh,
Oh!
Extreme's up by 2 points in the first sector.
Is that a little Irishman, as B Hill calls him? I think it was B Hill who called him, or it might have been Kiwi. But is that the Irishman who I've just seen join the lobby? ITJ05. You know why he's probably late, don't you, Westy?
He's been watching the Six Nations.
He's probably been crying over England beating Wales in the Six Nations.
That's probably it. Yeah, he of course he is the Welshman, not the Irishman. But yeah, as that obviously that making a joke of B Hill, I think it is who said that. But yes, TJ the Welshman was bigging up Wales before the Six Nation match. If you didn't know what Six Nations is, it is rugby, the world's worst sport, and England was somehow good at it. Of course, we created it in the town rugby, and well, we beat them. It's a very big thing in the UK market. It's a very big thing, and also in France and kind of in Italy. So yeah.
However, TJ, I was going to call you TJ then, Westy. So, There is a debut, I think, for another driver who we know is very, very fast.
Who?
And he today is driving the Williams, and that's Flynn.
Oh, it is Flynn, isn't it? Yes. Unless he raced last week. I think he might have raced last week.
As I said, I missed the race last week, Westy, so...
Yeah, I think he might have raced last week. Who knows? Yeah, TJ will be happy that Liverpool won now, of course.
I think we need to be worried about where Kepa's penalty's going to land, to be honest. I was going to say something else then, but I don't think it's appropriate for the stream, so I'm not going to say that live.
Okay.
I can DM it you if you want, Westy.
Yeah, please do. I'll see if it's funny. The Meatball has crashed. And he will be out of this qualifying session, so it's possible we will have 3 drivers that aren't kind stonks out of this qualifying session. TJ, looking to save himself here on this lap, will stay on board him for the entire lap here. He's not got long to make the line, but he should have long enough. Yeah, he's got 2 minutes, and he's on the final straight. Bentham's the one making his debut. Come on.
Check your Discord DMs, please, Westy.
I just saw part of it, and yes, it's definitely not okay for the stream.
But is it funny?
You guys can watch the TJ lap as I watch that. Yeah. What even was his penalty? Did he just sky it?
It literally went into outer space.
That was his second penalty as well, wasn't it? Oh, they did 22 penalties. That's a very long penalty shootout. I think most people thought that was going to go on forever. Did you see the IndyCar race?
I didn't know. I've been at work today, so...
Mr. Grosjean came P5.
Grosjean for champion.
Scott McLaughlin came first after winning Rookie of the Year over Grosjean. Ooh. And Hallow came second place in that one. So that was a very interesting season opener. With Ilott coming P19. He was leading a little bit with Ilott, actually. So, you know, I think he was anyway. P2. So, you know what? The British drivers in IndyCar not doing too badly, I think, is the way to put it.
Put it this way, Westy. I'd finished working at about 7:30, and one of the lads who I work with is a Liverpool fan. And there was about 8 of us just sat around my phone watching the game after we'd finished work for a good hour or so.
That's a good way to spend your time. Very good way to spend your time. Who do you support, Dan? Who do you support? Birmingham. That's
Or
quite a good accent, anyway.
Small Heath.
Oh, TJ, it's the wall! I think TJ could be out of this session. TJ didn't make the time last time out. Ollie's just about got fast enough. He's slightly up in this sector, but makes a mistake. I think this could be it for TJ. Could he be out in Q1? Flynn's about to cross the line. What time would it be for NRX Flynn? Activates zero. Starts heading towards the line. What time would it be for the Williams driver? He pulls into pits. It will not be a time for Flynn. He'll be out of this qualifying session. TJ, it's over for him as well. He's no longer pushing. So Arrows is looking to save himself. The only one who can. It's between him and Coke / him. No, it will be between him and Coke. Coke's on a slow one. Arrows or Coke, who will get through? If it's Arrows, Coke needs to retire.
Arrows could actually jump Meatball, because Meatball's time is slower than Coke.
Yeah, he could just jump Meatball, and then Coke doesn't go out. So yes, that's a possibility. Arrows might not knock Coke out, which would be good for Coke, of course. Arrows, what can he do here? In the AlphaTauri, the last person who's fighting for something here. Actually, no, Coke is safe. It's between him and Meatball, because of course, if he goes faster, so Coke will not, he'll be fine. But it's between Meatball and Arrows, and Meatbell won't be competing in Q2 anyway, crashing out in this qualifying session. So it's arrows, or both of them, basically. So will we have 15 or 14 drivers in the next part of qualifying? He's up by 2/10. That's not enough currently. Can he get any faster here? The AlphaTauri driver pushing and pushing and pushing here. He's going to be putting his heart and soul into this final sector. He comes towards the DRS activation zone. He activates it, gets very, very close to 200 miles an hour, now over it. And what time will it be for Aaron as he crosses the line? It's not enough. He will be out of this qualifying session.
However, I do think TJ needs to retire.
Yeah, very much so.
TJ needs to retire just as much as the Welsh national rugby team does.
And Kepper.
And Kepper.
I think I'm a better goalkeeper than Kepper. And I actually am a goalkeeper. But I think I'm a better keeper than Kepper sometimes.
Are you happy I didn't say what I said in DMs on the stream, Westy?
Yeah, very much so.
Especially
after what happened today.
Some people would have found it funny, but yeah.
Others would have cancelled you and cancelled IFC.
Yeah.
So, let's not go with that. But it's Luca who's done very well.
I'm going to
so
keep
far
it
in this
PG.
qualifying. Dan, you know what? We should have a conversation about something else which is absolutely explosive. And that is how nice tasting the Silent X Energy is.
I haven't actually tried it yet. Have you, Westy?
Indeed. Yes, I have. I'm drinking some right now.
Oh, are you? I am.
I
have ordered some. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. So as soon as that arrives, I certainly am looking forward to tasting the Silent X Energy. Obviously, cherry and apple. Which one have you got, Westy?
Cherry.
The cherry one.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the IFC discount code as well, 10% off. So that's certainly
IFC all caps for that. And on top of the fact that it tastes really good, you get 10% off. There's also no sugar and no caffeine as well. So I'm not going to be bouncing off the walls when I need to go to sleep after this stream. So,
Westy, when are you not bouncing off the walls, my friend?
You make a good point. You make a good point. And I am currently eating chocolate, so, you know. But, yeah.
So, only Luca, Abisi, and Aiden
On
are
the soft,
opting
yeah.
for the soft compounded tyre. But I'll tell you what, the medium tyres are certainly a very, very good race tyre to start on around this track. So,
But they're very slow in qualifying. You really have to push that car to get yourself anywhere near the top with the mediums, because there's so many high-speed corners, especially that final sector where if you haven't got the perfect line, you will then have to lift off on the mediums, which means that you're kind of screwed for the straight.
Was the Westall Doggle on comms for Tier 2?
I was.
What was the podium in Tier 2? Because
The
I did
podium
not
in
manage
Tier
to
2
see it.
Was as normal. The two Alfa Romeos, the 1-3. Bassi won. It was Jacob in third. And we had second place in Tier 3. Min Elephant, acclimating the championship in Tier 3. He came second in that race. Probably should have won. Didn't take his opportunity when he should have.
Yes.
doing no assists, apparently.
I did just see that, Westy. So, fair play to TJ. Basically, what I'm saying is fair play to TJ, but please try to take out all the braking boards. You can't on this track, actually, can you? Because they're all on the side of the track.
They're on the walls, yeah. You could try. You could do a Fast and Furious and get on the wall. and go around.
Or you could do what Zaki Boy did yesterday in Tier 3 and literally end up flying.
That's interesting.
Zaki Boy went flying in Tier 3 yesterday.
Now that's a reason to go and watch that after this race.
So,
Find that clip.
the clip is actually in. The clip's to make you laugh, Westy.
Is it? I should watch that after this. I should definitely watch that.
It's from my POV, but obviously me being a poo-poo driver, very poor
right
start
there.
again. But managed to come home with a podium, might I add. So
Yeah, not as good as me getting not as good as me though, because I came second, you came third.
Yeah,
So-
but Westy, come on.
There's a big tier difference, I know. But did you win a race in the tier above you? The answer is no. So I mean, like, is there even an argument here?
Have you ever had a podium in Tier 2, Westy?
In my dreams.
All I'm saying is, Westy, Orbit has more Tier 2 podiums than yourself.
Yeah, and I'm a 10 times better commentator and singer and everything. No offense to Orbit.
But anyway, less of the Orbit chat. Let's get back to qualifying as Demo Dan does set the fastest lap of the session so far.
But that's 1.2 seconds off of the fastest lap time in Q1. Of course, being on that harder compound tyre, slower compound tyre. But that's a big gap, isn't it?
That's a good lap from Omega.
It makes it much better. That's very good from Omega. That's within a second of the Q1 lap time now. So very good of very good lap.
Might
from
I
him.
add,
Simple.
Westy, there is now only
Yes.
the 2 drivers on the softs, as Aiden has also opted for
for the mediums. Yeah.
the mediums. Yeah.
A BC boy hasn't cracked the pit lane as well, so he might not be actually going for the mediums. As Carsey goes fastest then, 38.8 for him, very nicely done on that medium compound tyre. Aiden went 39.2, Ollie 38.9 flat. Hypes is going to cross the line next, I believe. Actually, he's not quite next, but we'll stay with him. At such extreme in the starter lap. So yeah, next one to cross the line will be Hypes. What time can this man put together? Should almost won 2 weeks ago in Japan. Can he win today? Can he get himself on pole today? What time will this be? It's only enough for P5.
Who is next, Westall Doggle? I think it is.
Demo Dan. And he's up by 1.3 tenths in the second sector. He activates the DRS now, starts heading towards the line. What time can he put together? He's very much running out of ERS. He's down to 1% now. He crosses the line as he runs out. And that's lost him a lot of time because he didn't have much ERS left.
Is it going to be Louis next? I think it is. I think it's going to be TTM Louis. So let's see what sort of lap he can put together. And as you said, Westy, there is only now one driver in this session going for the soft compounder tyre at the moment. As Louis
It's not a
goes
BC boy,
P3.
like I thought it. Very nicely done
It's a
from him.
TTM
And,
2-3.
McLaren look so good at the moment, don't they? In Tier 2 as well, even, actually. They were running 1-2 at one point. McLaren actually a resurgence under the ownership of Oscott and, of course, Active Wolf as well, seemingly. And Arrows has said, Mr. P10 said he's going to finish 6th. Of course, Arrows is Mr. P10, so he said that about himself in the third person, which is a bit creepy. But he's saying he's going to finish P6.
Who is next, Westy?
Next person to cross the line will be Extreme.
Timple's out.
And he crosses. Oh, Timple is out, so he will not be in the next part of qualifying. Extreme goes P5. Only 3 people will be eliminated if they beat his time. That's quite a hard time to beat. Actually, that's very fast. So I think we might still see actually 5 drivers out and only 9 drivers left in the final part of qualifying here. Coke on his out lap. Kiwi on his
Nearly
actual
hitting
lap.
Timple.
Kiwi very lucky to escape being knocked out in that last qualifying. Simple's done exactly what lots of drivers did in real life. Last year, of course, in Baku at turn 3, he's gone too deep and he smacked the wall and he's out. A very common occurrence, it seems. Coke's just starting his lap now. Kiwi, where is he on track? So Kiwi will be actually the next one to cross the line for their lap, and he's only just gone through the castle section. So what can Kiwi do here, the BRT leader? He knows what his team can do, but what can he do here today? We'll have to wait and see as he gets closer and closer to the line. Into esports corner, which is obviously turn 15. And now into the final sector he goes. He's set at 1:15.4 overall so far. So let's see how competitive that is as he crosses the line. Flat out from here on out. What can Kiwi do? In that Alpine. Only Alpine left, of course, his teammate being knocked out in the first part of qualifying. What can this man do? He pulls into the pits. The answer is he can't do anything. So it actually now will be extreme. Next person across the line, but he was up by 2/10 and has decided to pull into the pits. Why wouldn't he finish the lap?
Not a clue, Westy. That is a question for another day. But Fantastic is certainly on a mission. Not the best of starts to the season for the man that finished P3 in Season 3 of IFC. So he's hoping this will be the turning point for his season.
Yeah, he will be hoping that, of course, not been probably amazingly so far this season. Luke has invalidated Aiden on the softs now, so he doesn't think he'll be able to get through, had to go on to the softs. And Dan,
yes.
Apparently you took someone out.
No, I didn't.
Is this a nifty incident where you're going to pay the stewards 10 quid to get yourself off?
No, it's not actually. If you go and watch the clip, Westy, you'll see that...
You're going to bribe Nifty. Is the bribe going to be, if I get away with this, you can get away with yours?
No, because I don't need to bribe, because what happened wasn't my fault, so...
Aiden's starting his lap then now. Dan, can you take us through the wonderful Aiden's lap?
I wouldn't say wonderful, but of course, Westy, as Aiden hits the DRS zone then, and obviously going very fast down this straight here into the braking zone, then nicely through there, certainly from Aiden, shifted slightly up there to gear 4, and coming up to the end of sector 1 then is Aiden, and his split time is a 34.5, 2 tenths up at the moment on his time, not far off being 3 tenths up to be fair for Aiden, 200ths of a second off being 3 tenths up. So at the moment, Aiden will be provisional P6 at the moment, but surely on the soft compounder tyre, he is going to find a lot more time in his lap through sectors 2 and 3, and it is going to be Aiden then who will be the next one to set his lap. But sector 2 split, where is he going to find himself? How much time has he gained? It's going to be half a second up for Aiden. At the moment, this lap looks like it could potentially be travelling for provisional pole, but he clips the wall on the exit there. And what is Aiden going to be able to do here? I think he might have lost a little bit of time from the contact with the wall. But what's Aiden going to be able to do? Is he going to be able to take provisional pole? Yes, he does. Aiden takes it by 400ths of a second.
Very nicely done from Aiden there to get himself right the way up there, and that will definitely make him safe now. Bentham now on his out lap, his first race here, of course, and he'll be starting his lap in just a second. Abisi Boy has gone for the softs. He hasn't gone out on the mediums. The softs for Abisi Boy. We'll see how this lap pans out as he heads now down towards turn 3. What can this man do? Carsey's retired in the pit lane, so that is it for him in this qualifying session. Of course, will be in Q3, though, we would all expect. I did just drop my controller, that's why we jumped off of Bentham. And now, wow, Bentham, I don't know what Bentham can do. He's up by 3, almost 4 tenths. That would be enough to jump him up into second place, maybe. So possibly Carsey's not quite safe. I don't think Ollie is quite safe either. This is going to be very, very close coming in.
It certainly is, and don't forget, we've still got 3 very quick drivers still to set laps as well, in a BC Boy, Luca and Kiwi. So those 3 are certainly going to be hoping to make it through to Q3 on whatever compounder tyre they can get through on, really, as Bentham hits the Sector 2 split, and he's currently up by 7 tenths. He is going to be surely pushing. Could we see his time improve by around about a second through Sector 3? A little snap of oversteer there coming out of the exit of that corner. But a BC Boy takes provisional pole. I think Bentham could potentially snatch that straight off him, though. And no, he doesn't.
That is close. That is very, very close there. Not quite enough, though, from Bentham. Unfortunate for him. Aiden is having to pull into the pits. That will be him done for this qualifying session, of course. Extreme just starting his lap. Kiwi just starting his as well. Luca's about to cross the line. What's going to be for the Haas driver here? Of course, fastest in Sector 1, qualifying 1. What time can Luca set? And it's enough for P3 on the medium compound tyre. Luca absolutely smashing it here. Very nicely done from him. Of course, Carsey, Ollie, Louis, Mega, Extreme, all doing their fastest laps on the mediums, and now have moved on to that soft compound tyre, which is why it says soft. Ollie will be starting his lap, probably will pull out if he knows he's safe.
So currently, only 3 drivers inside the top 10 would start on the medium tyre, but I do know obviously we have got some other drivers out there who are still to set laps, so we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we will have to wait and see. I'm just watching that clip that you sent me. Oh, his tyre's there, Dan. His tyre's there. His tyre's there.
He's not enough alongside.
His tyre's there. That's a bit of a tricky one, but I can see where both parties are coming from. We'll see what the stewards think. / how much money you give them. Kiwi moves up into P3, then he should be safe. If he's not safe, then Carsey isn't safe, and that would be big, of course, for the championship. Ollie's up. Louis is up as well. Hypes, I believe, is up, and so is Demo Dan. Unfortunately, is not. Coke across the line, and he goes P3. Carsey looking to be more and more in danger every single second here. Could we see Carsey out of qualifying?
We seriously could do. Carsey could potentially not be safe, because we know Hypes is fast, we know Demo's fast.
By 7 tenths is Hypes currently, but it's Ollie who's going to be first across the line here. Demo Dan is not going to be able to do this, so it's all about Ollie, Louis and Hypes, whether Carsey will be knocked out or not. I think actually Carsey is safe. Carsey is actually now safe. He's all good. Whoa! Hypes almost hitting the back of Ollie there as he crossed the line. Ollie had to slow down loads to make sure his fastest lap was on his mediums because he knew he was safe. But Louis backs out and is not making it. So because Louis decided to back out, he's not making this next part of qualifying. I didn't realise that Luca had crashed out. It wasn't in the pit lane. So Luca will not be in the next part of qualifying either. Which puts us down to 9 drivers in Q3.
9 drivers in Q3.
Evening, lads. Joining the first time. Okay, so what can you expect? You can expect craziness from this track. Most amount of people who finished a race so far this weekend out of the 6 tiers that have already run was just earlier. 11 finished Tier 2. And in this qualifying session, what you can expect is Carsey, Ollie, Aiden, Extreme, Hype Sventhen, a BC Boy. To be honest, all of them were in a shot of this pole position. And Kiwi absolutely doing really, really well in this qualifying session, isn't he?
What was that? Sorry, Westy.
Kiwi actually doing really, really well.
Yes, he is. Yeah, very good result there for Kiwi. Can I just say, Coke P4.
Yep.
Let me just read. Did you see the Mercedes chat earlier, Westy, by any chance?
Let me have a look. Let me have a read of it.
Coke's little message in there.
Coke is drunk.
If drunk Coke,
To drink.
if drunk Coke is fast, drunk Coke should come back.
Yeah, I think he's going to be drunk forever now. Why are we stuck in this thing? Who knows? But yeah, not bad at all. And why aren't we moving on? Something's gone wrong here.
Westy, leave the lobby.
Is it me?
Quite possible. Who's the host?
Aiden.
Aiden needs to leave the lobby then, I'm guessing. It normally is the host.
Oh, we're going.
No, we're moving.
Someone probably hadn't readied up and it was just waiting. Someone's asking how Kiwi hasn't been knocked out yet. And on the Twitter, someone asking how Kiwi hasn't been knocked out yet. So I think a surprise appearance in Q3 for him. 9th at worst. What can Kiwi do in this qualifying session? We'll have to wait and see who is that first out. Is that BC Boy or Carsey? I think it is Carsey. Yes, it is Carsey. Orbit's a bit loud in the background there, isn't he, Dan?
He is a gobby little shite, so yeah.
Makes him a decent commentator.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would say the same about me if they had only heard me talk, because, you know, I like talking. If you couldn't tell, I stream 5 days a week, and on one of those days I stream twice. So yeah, anyway. Carsey on his outlap. Everyone on their outlap actually, except for the BC Boy, Aiden and Hype. Those guys still in the pit lane. I wonder why they're still in the pit lane. Is that because they had to use a set of softs to get themselves through? But a lot of people did, so that can't be it. Who knows why they're through? But, yeah. Kiwi saying, "I'm so goose." Dan, is he a goose?
He must be a goose. Kiwi, surely, yeah.
A goose, yeah. He says, "I'm so goose," without the E. So he obviously can't. He obviously just forgot the E. Definitely couldn't have been a D instead of an S. So yeah.
Good evening, Carsey's dad. I know you're here, Carsey's dad. So good evening to Carsey's father in the Twitch. He hasn't commented, but I've just gone and had a look who is viewing, and I saw his name on there. So good evening
Carsey's
to
dad's?
Senior Carsey.
What's his name on? What's his name on this?
He is Red Bull.
MV.
Yes.
Under VIPs, not VIPs.
Westy. Westy.
That's not good.
You're
That's
fired.
not good. That's not good.
Hey, we got a reply from Carsey's dad.
I was just thinking Yuri Vips. I'm not gonna lie. I was just thinking Yuri Vips. I'm gonna go with that excuse. Hello, Carsey's dad. I hope you're all good. Obviously supporting Carsey along the way here. We're on board with Carsey right now. Let's ignore the fact that I read Vips instead of VIP. As we head now down into turn 15. Very hard braking zone. Downhill. You have to brake earlier than you think. You have to just trust the car will stop. It doesn't often feel like it will. The car, it will stop in time though. You just have to trust it all the way. Misses the apex slightly there, does Carsey. But not a bad lap so far. So it's a purple sector 2 in the process, I believe. And now starts heading towards the final couple flat out corners here. And now he'll go through the final kink and enter the straight here in Baku. What time can Carsey put together? He activates that DRS, starts heading towards the line. 200 miles an hour, 11,000 RPM as he crosses the line. And it's a 38 flats. I think we'll definitely see times in the 37s today. What a lap time from Carsey there. Extreme can only go 4/10 slower than Carsey on that one.
And I'm currently riding on board with the Goose. So the Goose is coming up to the DRS zone then. And Kiwi the Goose opens his DRS. What lap are we expecting here from King Goose? He's no longer known as Kiwi, he's known as King Goose. So,
and it's not a good time from the King Goose, is it? At all. He's a long way down to where he probably should be in terms of time. Not the greatest, not the greatest lap time from him there. I think I almost got a faster qualifying lap time. The Kiwi definitely has to improve that one. As now Hypes is going to bounce across the line. So is Aiden. Aiden crosses the line and he sets a invalid lap. And Hypes will cross the line. He'll activate that DRS. Up to 8th gear, 200 miles an hour. And he goes fastest. Hypes with some great pace.
Very close. Look how close those times are, Westy.
That's ridiculous. 13,000 separates them. Oh, Carsey is now realised. Oh, I've got some big competition here. If you didn't think that already, a BC Boy about to cross the line. Can a BC Boy beat Hypes here, or will maybe he can slot himself in between Hypes and Carsey's times? Now that would be close. He activates his DRS. Us heading towards the line. What time can a BC Boy set?
It's pole.
And it's enough for fastest. Still in the 38s, and it's fastest, but it's so close at the front. 0.05 of a second separates 3 drivers here. That's ridiculous.
I wasn't expecting.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I wasn't expecting that, Westy.
Oh, no, neither. That is amazing. And I said we're definitely going to get into 37s. Imagine if we don't, and they just get closer and closer to the 38 mark as they go along. Oh, that's very close. And Aiden has invalidated again. He's going to run out of fuel. He's actually on low fuel mode. So Aiden will have to pull into the pits. Ventham's crashed. So we're down to 8 drivers. Kiwi will finish 8th. He'll start 8th at worst. So it's looking good for the Goose. And Aiden, it's not looking great for.
Westy.
Yes.
Who is going to get pole?
Why do I think it's going to be Aiden? Why do I think Aiden's going to get this?
You know what, Westy? Let's start a poll.
Yeah, let's start a poll.
Have you got the facilities to do that, Westy?
I do.
Yeah. Brilliant. You can start the poll then, Mr. Westy.
Let me just get on. Just need to go on to the Wi-Fi, and then go Twitch dashboard. Prediction poll. Which one? We'll do poll.
Yeah.
Oh. New poll. Question. will get pole. Aiden. RC. BC. Hypes. Or we'll go extreme as the final one. We'll go channel points per vote because we're not cool like that. Duration, we'll put it up there for 2 minutes because that'll be right until the end, pretty much. There we go. Poll has been started, guys. Who will get pole position? I think it'll be Aiden, so I'm going to vote that. There we go. You can vote multiple times if you want. I wouldn't, but you can. It does cost 10 channel points every time you do it. So kind of almost put a limiter on that.
So, Westy, who did you vote for?
I voted for Aiden. I think he has the pace in him to be able to do it. He hasn't got the pitch yet, which is interesting. So it's got to be his first one. We'll see though. We shall have to wait and see. Hypes, one of the people are voting for here. He's actually currently the second top voted for person out of everyone else. No one's voted for Beastie Boy. No one's voted for Extreme. I'm the only one who's voted for Aiden. So yeah, Carsey, the popular vote here, the popular man here in IFC. But here we go. Hypes starting his flying lap. Yeah. Aiden's out. It will not be Aiden. It will not be Aiden. He's crashed out.
Oh,
whoa,
a BC
no.
is getting votes.
Hypes has had to back out of his lap there because there was Aiden's car was right in the middle of the track. Could that be Hypes' qualifying over? Does he have enough time to get round? That is the question. I've disconnected from the chat. He will have enough time to get around, but it's going to be close. He's got to get a move on here. Does Hypes. So why can't I reconnect to the chat? That's weird.
Super, west, super, west.
That was a bit random. Results of the poll then. Who put what? Carsey won. Someone spent 90 channel points voting. Corey. You voted, Corey, you voted 9 times. 9 times for one driver. You must have extreme confidence in them. Although you didn't vote for extreme, but still. Track fact. This track is just over 6 kilometers long, making it the second longest track on the F1 calendar, if I am correct. I'm pretty sure it is. And it has the longest flat out section, I believe, as well of any track, being actually about 1.5 kilometers long, I think, the flat out section. So yeah. Hypes, I think, should have it. Yeah, he will have enough fuel. He'll be fine.
Westy?
So that's good for him. Yes.
After qualifying, you have to do a track fact.
I've already done one. Literally just did it right now.
Oh, did you? What was it?
Track is just over 6 kilometers long, making it the second longest track on the calendar.
Okay. Good evening, Jobbo.
Yeah, hello, Jobbo. Yeah, he will have enough fuel, as I said. He'll be fine. He's on his lap now, and we'll be pushing. He'll be the first one to cross the line. The answer to that is Carsey will be the first one to cross the line. He's 2 tenths up currently, so that will put him into the 37th, first one to be able to do so. And the McLaren is going slowly, so Ollie will not be getting pole position here.
Will Westy?
No, I won't get pole position. Kiwi's retired on track there. He has crashed, so will also not be getting pole position. So Carsey 2 tenths up now. What can he do in this final sector? Can he improve? Oh, he invalidates! Carsey invalidates. He was up by 2 tenths of a second and invalidates on the final proper corner, slightly too wide. Let's see what time it would have been for the Mercedes. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Carsey. Absolutely heartbreaking. He crossed the line. It would have been a 37.8. Let's see if anyone is going to beat that.
Hypes is currently
I don't think
1.5
they
tenths up. At the split time, he's only half a tenth up, so he lost some time through Sector 2 there, did Hypes. But currently, Hypes could be on for pole unless a BC Boy improves as he crosses the line. A BC Boy does improve. Can Hypes improve?
Hypes has improved enough so far. 500ths up in the second sector. Can he get any more in the final sector? The Ferrari driver trying to take pole here. Can he do it?
Yes, he
can.
does.
Very nicely done from Hypes. Extreme, the final one, Extreme. He takes it. Extreme takes it the final second. Whoa, what a lap from Extreme out of absolutely nowhere. BRT Extreme takes pole position with a slight slipstream, I think, off of Hypes. That's helped him out. And obviously the best track conditions as well. Extreme takes pole position from Hypes, from Abisi Boy, from Carsey, from Ollie, from Coke, from Kiwi, from Aiden, from Bentham. What a lap from Extreme, and what a qualifying.
What a qualifying.
Wow, that was insane. I put Extreme on the poll as well. No one voted for him. So that's how unexpected it was. No one watching the stream thought he could do it. No slipstream. He lost time in the final sector. Could have been even faster for Extreme.
However, Westy,
wow.
You voted for Aiden, and look how that ended up.
What does our Vips think? What does our Vips think of Carty's performance there? You disappointed in him? Have we got a disappointed father in the stream now? Let's hope not. Maybe a whipping for Carty for not getting pole position.
Westy?
No. It won't.
Westy.
Yes.
Extreme lost time in the final sector.
Yeah, it could have been even better. Orbit's prediction time. Right, okay. Expect whoever Orbit predicts to finish last. Just saying.
Waiting.
Right then, waiting for players, and of course no formation lap. It's been the same weekend long.
And it's lights out, and away we go!
No. No, it's not.
The prediction goat, as Marcus is calling Orbit, or many people know him.
Hey, Carsey's dad liked it. Carsey's dad that Carsey validated made it better. So you know, Carsey's dad, a happy man. I think he's confident that Carsey's going to win this one. So he's
know
for the long haul here.
We all know Carsey's dad's really here to watch Aiden race and not Carsey. Carsey's dad really wants Aiden to win this championship.
I think he's actually here for both of us, our wonderful voices. I think he's actually here for the commentary more than anything. We make the race.
What was Orbit's
Orbit
prediction?
hasn't put his prediction yet.
Orbit!
He hasn't put them in chat yet.
Predictions time.
He's got 30 seconds, so hurry up.
He's probably going to predict an Arrows win.
Yeah, you know it. Right, here we go. 10 seconds remaining. PP10. Yeah.
Who's
Extreme saying in the second half of the season he's going title charge. Interesting, of course. This is the exact midpoint of the season, this race. So, yeah, here we go. But 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go! Here in Baku. It's a great start from Hypes. Can he get close enough to Extreme? No, he can't quite. A BC Boy with a wonderful start.
Oh,
Round
Aiden's
the other
out!
Hypes.
Big
Aiden's
crash!
already out.
big
And the
crash?
Baker's also out in the back. Oh, what is
Boats
that
out.
in the background? Carsey's P17. Stonks has got no front wing. Well, something's happened to him as well. We're still racing here. Demo Dan's going to try and make a move on Timple. No safety car as it stands here in Baku.
VSC.
Virtual safety car now. Oh! Luke has made a mistake and hit the wall. Oh, we got even more collisions. Ollie and Meatball make collide on the safety car. What on earth has happened here? Bentham's dropped down the order.
And we've got a full safety car.
Oh. Right, so Mutki, literally as the race started, said, "I'll go for A1." It's not gone well. It's not gone well, has it? But let's have a little look at the. Let's have a quick little look at position changes, shall we? Top 3 have stayed the same. A Beastie Boy couldn't quite make that move. Kiwi is P4. Demolition Dad has moved up 9 places. Timpool is up 7. Kai up 11 places from third last on the grid. He's up into P7. What a start from Kai. Meatball, P7 currently. Aiden's left, so migrating host. Meatball up 7 places up into P8. TJ up 7 places. Flynn up 9 places. It's been great for him. Luca's DNF now. That's it for him. He showed great pace in Q1. Couldn't manage to do anything better in the other parts of qualifying. What happened to Carsey at the start then, Dan?
If you want me to be honest, I really don't have a clue. I was too busy switching to the crash. By the looks of it,
Carsey doesn't have any damage though.
I would say I sort of am gonna hazard a guess that there may well have been a coming together between Coke and Aiden. Stonks is out as well.
Stonks is retired in the pit lane. He's decided to do that.
Bentham's out.
Bentham did the same.
What is going on here?
We're down to 14 drivers already here. 2 of the title challengers are out already. That being, of course, Aiden and Stonks. And fighting for constructors, those 2 are as well. That's very, very big for Mercedes, especially P3 and P13. Currently, we can expect Carsey to carve through the field. Look at Discord, please.
Who?
Consider restarting.
I can't look at Discord because my battery on my phone has died. So
And then I didn't realise there was no formation lap. Oh, Aiden's brake pedal died.
Oh. He's only recently had new pedals as well.
Are we restarting then, guys? Are we restarting? I feel like if this was to happen in real life F1, someone's brakes fell into turn 1, you don't restart it, you just carry on as you were, don't you? It's unlucky that you got hit. I don't know. I feel like... I just feel like there's not really a... What are we doing then? Sorry guys for this. This is going to be interesting.
I'm calling it.
Why are people creating polls? What? Marcus has made his. He's got his one. Carsey thinks same thing.
Oh, I really don't want to make this call.
I just feel like I personally just feel like if it was real life, they wouldn't restart. But we have the luxury of being able to restart because it's a game. Dan, I think you're the final call. It will be a restart then. We will be restarting this race. So everybody can now leave the session. And we will be going again in this one. You can forget everything that just happened. And let's go.
Who's hosting, Westy?
Well, Aiden hosted last time, so probably Aiden again. This is a. I'm sorry you guys are having to hear all of our thought processes. It's hard to think about a lot of the time for us. Yeah, who knows what's happened there, really.
Westy, are you running Lightstream by any chance?
Yes, I am. I should probably. Let's go on a break, guys, and we'll be back in a bit. Where's break? That's break. was not the way we wanted to start Tier 1. I'm so sorry about that, guys. This was not the way we wanted to do Tier 1 in the slightest. I argued my case. I don't think it should have been a start. I don't actually know what order they've decided to go with yet. So I'm going to find out live with you guys. I am just as annoyed as you guys in terms of that. I don't think we should have restarted. It's a crash is a crash. You can't restart for that. It's like every single time that someone makes a mistake. Oh no, restart. I've got wing damage. You can't do it. Someone makes a mistake, even if it affects others, you can't restart because of it. But this is how this is gonna have to work now. So yeah, we'll see the order load in. We do have a formation this lap this time. And we are going. Okay, good. No, we're not going. Oh, damn it! Why are we doing quali order? Why are we doing quali order? Right, guys. So let's have a quick look at the tyres, shall we? When everybody's on. So it is Extreme, Carsey and Ollie who are on the soft compound tyres. The people who qualified in the top 10. Luca, Luis, Mega, Timple, Dan, Meatball, Arrows, TJ, Kai and Stonks all on the medium compound tyre as well. Finn and Aiden have decided to go for the soft. And then of course Hypes, Abisi Boy, Coke, Kiwi and Ventham all qualified on that soft compound tyre. Alright then guys, let's do this, shall we? They're all warming up their tyres, making sure that their rigs are all fine. And let's get this going. Aiden's starting at the back of the grid due to his pedals disconnecting earlier. And then we decided to restart. So yeah, he's starting at the back as punishment. Alright then guys, let's do this. Extreme pulls up into his grid spot. Aiden will be the last one to do so. Let's get this race going once again here in Azerbaijan. At the street circuit of Baku, the capital of this wonderful, wonderful country just to the south of Russia, next to Georgia. Here we go. We got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. The revs are pumping. And it's go, go, go. It's a good start from Hypes there down the inside. Can he make a move into turn 1? Yes, he can. He's going to try go down the inside. Extreme round the outside. Extreme holds on here. We got a collision in the background. Hopefully that's not a restart. Hypes is now making a move down the inside. What a move it is from him. And a BC Boy gets through as well. Ollie gets a good start, gets ahead of Carsey. And Carsey starting dropping down the order here. Coke on Kiwi. Can he make this one work? Coming to P6. He's looking to go in the Williams. He's going to dive down the inside. No, he actually backs out in the end. No, he touches him. Oh, no, that's meant he's been spun round. Pretty much his own fault there, Coke. Shouldn't have put his car there. Demolition Dan also gets through, and Omega's going to look to get through as well. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he's taking Omega with him. That's a big shame for Omega. Bentham's at the back after a spin earlier on. And, oh, this is not going too great today, is it? Arrows, I think, might have some kind of damage, dropping down the order pretty fast here. What on earth is going on with Arrows? He must have some kind of damage. TJ getting past Omega there. Omega having damage due to that collision, of course, with Coke. Coke spinning in front of him. Bentham. Oh, trying to get past Omega, and he hits the wall. Oh, it's not going well for Bentham today, is it? It's not going well at all. Omega is annoyed at the moment. A BC Boy close to Hypes. No DRS yet, remember. That gets activated at the start of lap 3. So a BC Boy trying to get onto the back of Hypes here. Carsey on the back of Ollie as well. He's going to try and make a move here. Should be down in about P17, but we restarted, so who knows. And a BC Boy now going to try and get himself through. TJ's down into last. We've had 4 people had to pit now. Flynn, Coke, Arrows and TJ all having to pull into pits. But yeah, here we go. Kiwi dropping down the order. I think he might have disconnected there. And yes, he has disconnected. That's a shame for Kiwi. Hopefully he doesn't call for a restart on that one either. Disconnect, you know, similar to wheel disconnect. Stonks is round! Oh, he's had a collision in the castle section and Stonks drops down the order. Today is not going well for him either. You've redeemed the Dan thing. I am on my own now. Yes, Dan had to go. So yeah, I am on my own. So you've redeemed the Dan thing. So I will. I shall try and I shall do the Dan thing. I believe that is screaming Hoya. Marcus, if you could, that'd be absolutely wonderful. If you could join me, that'd be great. But let's do the Hoya. Hoya! My interpretation of it. If it's not, then I've just done that for free. I got very lucky. But Carsey up into P4 now. Ollie has left the session. So another disconnect. Again, hopefully that's not a restart. Kiwi's rejoined, so hopefully Ollie will be able to in a second as well. That's a shame for him dropping down the order. Ollie is losing a lot of time now, of course, in AI, but we do have that DRS now active. So watch out for Timple on Louis. Watch out for a BC Boy on Hypes. We're going to be watching this one. Meatball's got past the AI of Ollie now as well. But here we go. A BC Boy with that DRS he will have as he comes through the kink here. That DRS almost like charging up. Activates that DRS. That's heading towards Hypes. And then gets through. He's through before the braking zone. And will take the place. Very nicely done from him. A BC Boy. Fastest lap in the process. Timple gets past Louis. And Luca can't quite get past him there. High in P8. And Aiden up a place on Ollie. That's because Ollie's disconnected. Still hasn't managed to rejoin the lobby quite yet. Hype's not quite close enough to get back through. Is Louis close enough to get back through? The answer is an unfortunate for him. No. Meatball on Demolition down. They're into turn 3. Side by side they go. The Alpine takes the place. I think he will just about have it. The Red Bull trying to hold on around the outside. They touch. And they've managed to stay pretty civil. Ollie has dropped out of AI now. He's joined back and Demolition Dan goes down the inside of Meatball. Meatball trying to hold on as much as he can here. We're watching Aiden's point of view. Let's go off board. Let's watch Meatball as he makes a move again. He's not quite close enough. And Demolition Dan will keep that position. Great defending there from Demolition Dan to hold on to P9. Let's send TTM Ollie an invite. Give me 1 second. He's not back in. I think he might actually be back in now. He is back in. A BC Boy and Hypes. I think Hypes is way too far behind there. Carsey actually does not have DRS, but his Timple is a long, long way back. And Louis is quite a long way back from Timple, so won't be able to make a move. Can Kai make a move on Luca? The answer is no. Meatball now does get past Demolition Dan. Nicely done from him, and Aiden is within DRS range there as well. Ollie quite a long way back, and so is Kiwi. Demolition Dan gets back past Meatball. This is a great fight here for P9. Switching places almost every single corner. This is very, very good. Kai so close to his teammate there. Won't be making a move. Coker's spun. Unfortunate for him. Let's hope he doesn't call for a restart like other people have after they've done something like that's happened to them so far this race. And now we head down towards turn 15. And Kai's going to be too far behind to make a move there. And Carsey now on the DRS of the top 4, of the top 3. So Carsey on the same tyres as Extreme. It's going to be a fight between these two, I think, later on in the race. So we'll wait and see what these guys can do. Thank you guys for all watching. 34 of you. So yeah, thank you guys. Extreme now on Hypes. Can he make this one work? He's going to try his absolute hardest here. He's not going to be close enough. Unfortunately for him, Kyle Luca though, this is a move that can happen. Most definitely. And it is going to be a move that happens for the Haas driver on the other Haas driver. In fact, teammates fighting as they go down here. Meatball gets back past Demolition Dan again. These two really are switching position twice a lap at this stage. If Demolition Dan gets back past here, he definitely is. Hypes on a BC Boy for the lead of the race. And he takes it, but he goes mid deep. Still side by side now as they head into turn 4. And Hypes loses the position again. He went too deep. And a BC Boy holds on. Meatball and Demolition Dan side by side once again. Demolition Dan's going to try and get back through, but he can't. Meatball will have the position this time round. Hype's very close to the back of the BC Boy. He's going to try his absolute hardest to get back through here. He'll want this position absolutely desperately. Not long until they have to pit, remember. At around lap 10 they will be heading into pit, so not too long. I am just going to have to quickly disappear for literally like 30 seconds. I will try and get back as fast as I physically can, guys. We'll stay on this battle for the lead. Positions haven't seemed to have changed. Demolition Man got past Meatball. That's the only thing I've missed, I believe. So, exactly a lap it took me to quickly get back. So, there we go. It might be a move from Hypes here on a BC Boy, getting very, very close with that slipstream. And the DRS, of course. What can he do here? He's going to be very, very close. He goes around the down the inside, and he makes the move happen. Very nicely done from Hypes. The BC Boy going to be trying to fight back at him here. Extreme very close as well. It's going to be a fight down to turn 3. Who's going to come out on top though? A BC Boy right on the back of Hypes. Surely this is a move for a BC Boy. And Hypes has just got to defend as hard as he physically can here. Heading down into turn 3. Hypes tries to defend. He actually backs out in the end. Decides a BC Boy can have the position. So interesting decision there from him. Just going to try and pull himself towards Hypes as fast as he can, of course. Just waiting for Hypes and the BC Boys tyres to die out, then they're just going to pull away our Extreme and Carsey, and they should be able to make a move. It's almost getting to the crossover point now. It's about that kind of time. We'll wait and see. Mr. Carson, you're still there? You're still watching your son? The answer there is no. No, he's not. He's not racing. He's not watching. Unfortunately. Stream, is he close enough to make a move on a Hypes? Of course, got slightly better slipstream. He's not using his ERS though, so won't be able to make a move on Hypes himself. Oh no! Oh, Hypes isn't. Oh, he's taken out a Beast Boy in the process. Oh, Hypes, what an idiot! Oh no! He's trying to back up now to reach the pit lane. He's going to be disqualified for this, surely. Or not. Somehow, he's actually managed to get in the pit lane. Now, that is what I call a stupid move. What was that from Hypes? He's taken himself and a BC Boy pretty much out. He's taken a BC Boy out of the race. Pretty much taken himself out of the race. What was he doing there? What was that? What? I don't understand. That's so reckless for no reason. We do have a safety car, and that's actually helped Hypes out a lot. I'm so confused. What was that? What on earth was that from Hypes? I think I can see maybe a couple penalty points coming his way, or maybe a quali ban. What was that? He tried to squeeze his car. He tries to do a Vettel and overtake into the pit lane. What was that? No, a BC boy will not be happy. I don't think he'll be seeing the funny side like we are. Yeah, I think a questionable strategy. Taking one of the Mercedes out, helping out the fellow Ferrari Driver Academy team, Alfa Romeo, who's fighting in the championship with Mercedes. Carsey's still in it though, up into P2 is Carsey now. But that was... What on earth was that? Right then. Stream leading, Carthy second, Timothy third. Let's hope we can get going this lap. I don't think we'll be able to. I'm still trying to get over that move, I have to say. Sorry for my silence for a minute or so there, but I'm still trying to get over that ridiculous move into the pit lane. What was that? From Hypes there. BC Boy now out. He was in such a good position as well. The championship leaders weren't looking too good. He had a great opportunity, and now a BC Boy dropped right the way down, and of course, not his help. Yeah. Yeah, hopes he will get pen points and also pen in the race as well. So yeah. I've reached the 100th minute of this stream then. We're close to hitting the 2-hour mark of it. So yeah. Yeah, the pit entry is kind of dangerous, but it'd be even more dangerous if it didn't have that chicane, because you'd have people flying in at ridiculous speeds because you're already travelling really fast. I personally think that the little chicane forces people to slow down earlier, forces people to be more careful, which means that they're not going to fly into the the pit lane in too much speed, especially in real life. Of course, when there's actual people in the pit lane, it's not good to have that just completely open when they're already travelling about 200 miles an hour. So yeah, and yeah, he did try to overtake, which is not what the pit lane's for. There's a limiter for a reason. But right, here we go. We should be going again this lap. Just so you guys know, we've got almost 30 tickets, and a ticket is how people report an incident. Almost 30 of them for this weekend, and we haven't even got probably most of the tier 2 ones, or pretty much any of the tier 1 ones. So it's gonna be interesting. Top 4 BRT, that is true. That is true. And Extreme is the one leading currently, and he is going to try his absolute hardest to get himself going here. And he's going to be pushing and pushing and pushing on this restart. He's got to make the decision at the right time. Carsey right behind. Oh, and he's caught Carsey napping there. He's caught Carsey napping, and also has caught Timple napping. Demolition Dan's going to try and make a move on Timple. Is he down into turn 1? Yes, he does. He goes down the inside in the Red Bull. Can he make the move on the Ferrari here? Yes, he can. He makes it work. And I think Luis is right on Timple now as well. Side by side as they head through turn 2. And he makes the move. He slightly taps the wall there. Kai's now on Timple. Can Kai make the move? Timple could be dropping from 3rd to 6th in like 3 corners here. Kai going to try and go down the inside. He is going to try and go down the inside in the Haas. And he makes it work. Timple dropping like a stone here. And Demolition Dan gets overtaken by Louise as well. Carsey and Extreme have really got to get pushing, got to get moving themselves forwards here. Ipes has dropped a place to Flynn. Ipes. Oh, it's hitting the back of Flynn there. He's going to try and go around the outside. That's not going to work. And as I said, did not work in the end. Is that I think Demolition Dan and Kai almost tried to go side by side through the castle section. One of the tightest sections of the track, I think, on the calendar, the castle section. So not exactly where you want to be going side by side. Not exactly where you want to be trying to go for a move. But here we go. Stonks on Ollie. He's pretty close there. But a closer move is Luca on Timple. And he makes it work. Timple, P3 to P7 in less than a lap. Wow. Now going to push towards Demolition Dan. He's going to try and get himself going. He's going to try and get himself really, really close. And he's going to be able to make a move here, I think. Kai on Demolition Dan. They go side by side. Demolition Dan's going back at him here. Still side by side as they head towards turn 1. Dan's going to have to try and go around the outside. Kai down the inside. Can the Red Bull hold on? I don't think he quite can here. Demolition Dan going to keep fighting, but no, he can't. And we've got side-by-side action further back. Flynn on Meatball. Meatball's been in a lot of fighting already today. He won't want to be in any more, but he's stuck in a little bit more here. Hopes and Bentham also side-by-side. Flynn trying to make the move on Meatball. Can he make this one work? He's going to be side-by-side, heading into turn 3, and he does make it work. And Hypes makes a move on Bentham, but Bentham still there. He's going to go down the inside. Is Bentham here in his debut race? Yes, he makes it work. And Kiwi and Ollie side by side now as well. Ollie going to try and go down the inside. Kiwi round the outside. I think Ollie's just about has this, or maybe not. Kiwi makes it work. The two people who disconnected earlier on, side by side, as they now head towards the castle section. Not quite at it yet. They've still got one corner before they reach it. But they're side by side now. Who's going to back out? Who's we want to say you can have the place? It's going to be Kiwi who does so. Ollie takes the place through the castle section. Now that could have ended very badly if Kiwi decided he wanted that position still. You know, I actually think Flynn could win it as well. He's on the medium. He's on the mediums. Of course, Aiden one place ahead of him. If Aiden wins this, it wouldn't be right, in my opinion. If Aiden wins this, it's not right. But he's looking like he's in a really good position to be able to. So, yeah, who knows. Meatball and Hype side by side. Meatball's lost another position on that hard compound tyre there. And Luca and Demolition Dan side by side. Demolition Dan going to try and make sure he doesn't lose 2 places in 2 laps. But then maybe 3 wide, heading down into turn 1. Demolition Dan decides, no, I'm going to stay behind for the time being as Aiden makes a move on Tintle. He's been running that compound tyre for a very long time now. Yeah, if there's no more safety cars, then I fear not Aiden will win. Or, you know, Timple could, not Timple, Bentham could as well. Bentham, you never know, on his debut, could take the win. Just like how Tundra managed to do it on his first race of the season, and in his first race here as well. Mediums don't have to pit either, Matt. And the hards are very slow round here as well, so it's going to be a close one, but I think that the medium runners have got this one. Still a long way to go though, still 13 laps, if you include the one we're on, of course. And Carsey, very close to extreme. Could this be a move from the Mercedes driver into lead the race? Mr. Carson not watching currently. Carsey's dad, of course. And Carsey makes the move, very nicely done. Hopes gets ahead of Timple. Sorry, side by side then. I put food in my mouth, this was really bad timing. As they head now down into turn 3. Who can take the position? Stonks or Ollie. Aiden drops down the order. Aiden's been spun. Some would say karma. Some would say bad luck. I think most would say karma. But Aiden now down to P14 and on very, very hot tyres. Aiden gets 3-second time penalty as well. This race wasn't going badly for him at the start. It's definitely not going very well for him now. Aiden gets ahead of Demolition Dan and is really, really flying at the moment. Stonks on Ollie. Is this the move Stonks can make? He's going to try and go around the outside into turn 1. It's not going to work. Maybe a switch back from Stonks here. Is he close enough to make it happen into turn 2? He's starting to pull alongside, decides against it, and will probably go into turn 3 now. Bentham on Demolition Dan, side by side, as they head now down into turn 3. Demolition Dan's tyres getting very, very old. And he's really starting to drop down the order. Meatball gets ahead of Timple, who's also on those old medium compound tyre. Mike trying to get past Demolition Dan. Can't manage to make it work. There's a safety car, lap 18. Carson Extreme are the most lucky people on the planet. If it's caused by Coke, then I'll have a couple suspicions as well. Ollie drops down the order. Something's happened to him. I think he's actually just fighting currently. Gets ahead of Meatball. I think might have disconnected. No, he's back to normal again, is Meatball. I don't think many people are good at Portimao. I'm not going to lie. Of course, Portimao is the next race on the calendar. Yeah, it's not great. Ollie can't quite get past Stonks that time round, so Stonks has P10. Demolition Dan's going to try and make a move on Hypes, but Demolition Dan gets a big snap of oversteer. And Louis is going to try and get ahead of Kai. He's not close enough though. Kai and Luca holding up the fort of the medium compound tyre, but Flynn very, very close at this stage. Yes, Kai was penalised for what he did in last week's race. He was given a quali ban. Served that earlier on. Classy Extreme on soft as well. Yep, they will be on softs by the end. And when will they pit is the question. Now, softs can go a good 8 laps, so they'll come in pits probably a couple laps time now. Who's on the IFC racing account then, huh? Let's have a little look who it can't be. Is it Nifty on that account? Not TJ. Who knows? Kai gets ahead of Flynn. Oh no! Big crash! Big crash there! Oh! What has happened? What on earth has happened? Louis has got damage. Bentham, could he win this race? Extreme has just pitted as well. Demolition Dan doing the same. Will we get a safety car? I don't think we will, but what on earth happened there? Oh, Taylor. Yeah, I meant Twitch account. My bad. Yes, you're on that. Right. Louis drops down the order. He's got damage on that car, so he is going to be dropping down pretty fast. No, he's got major damage, and almost hits Aiden in the process. Again, some people would say karma. Yeah, it's Taylor on the Twitch. Oh, good Nifty. Just wondering who it was. Yeah, they probably tried 3 wide, but that was very, very odd. And Flynn has now got to really start to catch up. So, Carsey's there, in the pit lane now. Where is Extreme? Extreme's heading down the start-finish straight. Carsey is in the pit lane. He has a shorter corner, does Carsey. Where will Carsey be? You can see that the dot of Extreme's getting closer and closer. Carsey has it. He's done the overcut. Very nicely done from Carsey. Of course, his tyres will be slightly cold now. Extreme will have the DRS, but I think Carsey's done that very, very well. And Meatball's DNF now as well. Kai gets a 5-second penalty for collision with him. Oh, something else has happened now as well. Oh, now it's into the pit lane. No, that was into the pit lane. That was a collision into the pit lane. What is happening with Tier 1 today? They've all forgotten how to drive. Ollie not quite close enough. Carsey, he's got a long way to go here. Let's see what he can do. Luca leading on the hards, Bentham on the mediums behind him. Could Hypes win this race on track, even after taking out a BC boy? Oh, who knows? Here we go, Carsey. Pushing forwards. Ollie making the move on Stonks. Carsey getting the move done on Flynn. That's the first move of 7 done. No, first move of 8 done, sorry. And Carsey now got a 1.6 second gap to Aiden. He's got to push, does Carsey. He's not got many laps to make it work. And there's a 7-second gap between Ollie and Hype, so he's got a long way to go there. But it's not too big, but it's a lot. It's not many laps to go for Carsey, so we'll see. We shall have to wait and see. Extreme should be able to make a move on Flynn very soon now as well. Carsey's got to make sure he's within the DRS very, very soon of Aiden, though. He's now within it. And that should maybe a double overtake down the start-finish straight if he's fast enough. We're going to hope he can do it. Have to wait and see whether he actually can or not. That will be the plan for him, though. He's got to make sure he doesn't get caught up, of course, in a DRS train. That will not be helping him in the slightest. And now it's being held up slightly by Aiden. Yeah, so the big thing for Carsey is beating Aiden and Stonks. Aiden, at this stage, probably will get penalties. That's a definite, I feel like. So, he doesn't really need to get past him, but he needs to get past him to reach Stonks. So, this is a big moment for Carsey here. Aiden's already dropping his ERS. That shows how worried he is as Luca drops a place. That means Ventham is in the lead of the race in his first ever race here in IFC. He leads, and Carsey's so far behind. Ollie maybe will be overtaken twice, not quite, but Carsey can't make a move on Aiden that time round. He's got to make it work into turn 3, otherwise I feel like it's just never going to work for Carsey. He can't get himself stuck in these DRS trains, otherwise it's not good at all. Luca makes a move on Ventham, but Carsey now on Aiden, round the outside. He should be able to see Aiden there, yes we do, and he makes the move. Oh no! Carsey's gone deep! He almost hits the back of Stonks. Manages to avoid him and just about holds on to position to Aiden, but Carsey's having a scrappy race here. Woo. Carsey does not want to be involved in this at all. He's trying his absolute hardest to get round Extreme on Aiden. That's a dumb move as well. Kai sets fastest lap. That just takes that point away from everybody else. And Carsey's right on the back of Stonks. This is big for the championship. If he can get through and get past Ollie as well and then start catching the top guys, this would be absolutely massive. If Carsey gets a podium, this is a massive win for him. But he's got a long way to go left. He's not got long left to go in the race, so it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight indeed. We won't be doing interviews at the end of this race. It's too late. I need to sleep. I've got school tomorrow. Got to wake up early. But yeah, we won't do interviews at the end. Just making sure you guys know that. DTM versus BRT, it pretty much is, isn't it? At this stage. But here we go. Can it be a double overtake from Carsey here for the second time in 3 weeks? Not quite. Not quite. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Can he get a good enough exit here to be able to take Stonks? I think the answer's no. He's going to be so careful to not hit Stonks there. And now Extreme's there. Extreme right there side by side with Carsey. Actually not side by side. He's past Carsey. Carsey drops a place. And now Ollie on Stonks down the inside. And that's a move from him. He hits Stonks into a wall slightly. And now Extreme side by side with Stonks. He'll go around the outside. Can this be a move from Extreme here? I think it can be. And Stonks has to give up the place as Carsey's now down the inside of Stonks. The two championship rivals right next to each other. Carsey taps the wall there. Carsey's got to keep fighting, keep pushing here. Flynn is fighting as well. And Extreme's just got one person to clear before he can start catching the top guys. This is working perfectly for Extreme. Of course, the pole sitter. And we have a yellow flag, and that's for Flynn, I think. It's for Flynn. He's spun at the castle section. Oh, that's a big shame for him. Carsey on Stonks. Not close enough. Carsey's got to pass Stonks fast, though. He wants to, of course, gap in the championship. He just needs to be ahead of him, but they want a big gap here. It's his opportunity to get a big gap and really pull away in the championship fight, even more than he already has done. And now here we go. He'll go round the outside of Stonks, and that is the move done to him. I don't think Stonks will be able to fight back. Extreme past Ollie. Carsey won't be close enough to get past Ollie, but the two soft compound runners doing quite well here as Luke and Bentham collide. Luke is in the wall. Oh, that's a big shame for him. And Hypes takes the lead of the race then. The man who caused a controversial incident earlier on in the race with a BC boy leads here in Azerbaijan, and Carsey makes the move on Ollie. Ollie getting out of the way. He knows these guys are fighting for big places here. If Bentham and Hypes fight too much, we could see Extreme and Carsey fighting for the lead. Luca still getting himself involved. He still wants this. He's right there next to Ollie. Can he get himself through? Oh, it's so close to the wall there with Luca. Luca was fighting for the win just a second ago, but that spin after colliding with Bentham has caused him to drop down to P6. He hits Ollie into a wall, which causes him to hit a wall. Oh, what has happened in this Tier 1 race? The answer is a lot. A lot has happened. Oh. And Ollie gets past Stonks as well. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. So many collisions. I feel bad for Nifty. He's going to have a long time when he does this. Yeah, Carsey, pretty much definite podium now, because Bentham, of course, will inherit the lead when Hypes inevitably gets a penalty. Will this be a safety car? Safety car! We have a safety car! And if we didn't think If we didn't think it could get any crazier, lo and behold, that's exactly what has happened. Right, then it's Hypes who's leading. It's Extreme in second, Carsey third, Stonks fourth. Bentham has pitted onto the fresh softs, now P5. Aiden did the same, so Stonks not looking in a great position. These guys are pushing and barging around. They are not in a good mood for racing today, are they? They want to... they're getting the elbows out, but there's a difference between getting the elbows out and shoving someone off the track. Timple is now out as well. Oh. Oh, I don't know what to say, guys. I think this is one of the first times I've been speechless in a while. But yeah, wow. Well done, Baku. Yeah, well done, Baku. Well done, Baku. Oh, what a race. I've already sung Happy Birthday once, Taylor. You guys remember last season when we went to Baku? Tier 6 had a whopping, are you ready for this, guys? Zero finishers. And, well, we've got, at the moment, wait, safety car has to... I thought the safety car had to come in at the end of lap 24. Safety car? Will we finish under safety car here? That's a possibility. Or it's going to be a one-lap dash to the line. This is going to be amazing. Yeah, Hypes will not win. He will get a penalty. This is Extreme versus Carsey versus Ventham. Ventham on the better tyres. This is a one-lap dash. This is going to be a one-lap dash to the line. This is ridiculous. If you guys were thinking of leaving, do not. Because this is just a repeat of real life. We're going to have a one-lap dash to the line. Oh, this is going to be insane. And Arrows might actually get himself those two, that 10th place like he always does. He's pretty close to it. Safety car. Coming into this lap. We'll have one lap here in Baku. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so fun. Ah, no! Ah, my TV wants to turn off. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Not in the dying moments of what is such a ridiculous race. Alright then, guys, let's do this. One lap dash to the line. Hypes will not win, but he is still an obstacle in the way of Extreme and Carsey. He's still leading the race. Think of him as a moving chicane at this stage. Here we go. When will Hypes decide it's time? Now is the answer! And Carsey he pulls into pits. Carsey's retired. Carsey thought it's time up. He's retired. Stonks is up into P3. This is so bad for his championship. Stonks is on the podium currently. Can Ventham make a move here? Stonks will be P2 when Hypes gets a penalty. Ollie making a move on Ventham, trying to take that last spot on what will be the podium. Can he get through here? I think he just about can. Oh, they're still touching. Still fighting here. They almost touch again as they head now down into turn 5. And then 6. Oh, it's so close here in Baku. What is going on? What happened to Carsey? I don't know. Oh, Demolition Dan and Ollie side by side. And Ventham's there as well. Demo Dan and Ventham inside each other. So this is the moment when you can go pretty much side by side through the castle section. Because Ventham ghosted. But Demo Dan could be on for a podium here today. Can he get it to work? He's got one straight to do so. This is ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. Ryan is a BC boy. Who was... Oh, Ollie and Louise crash into each other. The McLaren's fighting as hard as they can for about 6 points. Oh, what is going on? What on earth is going on? It will be Hypes who crosses the line first. But will it be Stonks or Extreme? Who will take the win here in Baku? If Stonks has it, Stonks will win the race. What a race from Stonks. He takes the win. It will be Extreme second, Demolition Dan third, Ventham fourth, TJ in P5, Luis in P6, Ollie P7, Arrows P8 in the end, it probably will be, and then Aiden P9 and Coke somehow gets P10 unless Kai can get there in time. I don't think he did quite get the DRS, of course, no DRS because they only be there for one lap. He tried to crash himself out but he failed. Oh! Carsey decided to retire because he didn't think it was fair that a BC boy, that he didn't think it was fair that a BC boy lose the championship due to that. So, yeah, Extreme will win. Stonks killed someone, did he? Well, right now it's Stonks who won. And what a race it was from him in the end. Oh, Hypes will get a penalty if you guys are just joining due to a big collision with a BC boy earlier on in the race. But that means that the podium is Stonks, Extreme, Demo, Dan, and Red Bull have had a what a race it is, the Red Bull Academy. Every single one of their drivers in the points. And Arrows getting P8. Very good from him in the end. 4 points for him. 15 for Demo Dan. 12 for Ventham. And 10 for TJ. That's very, very good for the Red Bull Driver Academy. And what a race it was from Stonks Extreme and Demo Dan in the end. And Carsey, great respect for his teammate in the end as well. Kai with fastest laps. That means no one will get that point. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. What a race that was. Controversy. Some great racing and a 1 lap dash to the line. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And goodbye.